step forward in pedestrian safety in Providence today. Mayor Brett Smiley and city leaders gathered on North Main Street, a notoriously dangerous spot for pedestrians, to sign new traffic safety legislation aimed at eliminating traffic deaths and injuries. 12 News reporter Jake Holter joins us live in studio with the details. Jake?
Well, Shannon, this moment coming when just earlier this week, another hit and run in Providence sent a man to the hospital in serious condition, that further emphasizing the need for traffic safety improvements in the city.
My brother got a death sentence for crossing the street.
Michael English's brother Edwin was one of 3 people killed in North Main Street hit and run incidents in Providence over the past year. He was present Wednesday to witness city leaders sign this new legislation aimed at reducing pedestrian fatalities and injuries. English says Providence needs to be more pedestrian friendly.
To actually make a city that you want to take a walk, you want to take a stroll, you don't care about what kind of traffic's out because you know everybody's courteous.
No one should risk injury or death traveling on foot, on bike, by car, wheelchair, scooter, or otherwise on the street in Providence.
City leaders hope implementing an initiative called Vision Zero will help. Hoboken, New Jersey has the plan in effect and hasn't had a traffic death in 7 years.
Creating safer streets is not some magic or rocket science. It's simple things like ensuring that crosswalk lights are timed so that a person can actually cross the street before cars are allowed to turn into the intersection.
Anderbrough crediting RIDOT for fixing the crosswalk timing at North Main and Rochambeau Avenue last week. That very spot where English's brother was killed on New Year's Eve.
I think that this is a good step forward. I think if the city communities stay on top of it with the mayor, with the city council, make sure that this issue doesn't, fade away, it will be actually prosperous.
And in just about a half hour, there will be another North Main Street task force meeting where members will continue coming up with ways to improve that section of roadway for pedestrians. Reporting live in studio, Jake Holter, 12 News.
Providence leaders have set a 6-year goal: no more people killed or seriously injured in traffic accidents.
The commitment is called Vision Zero and comes just a couple of days after another hit and run sent a man to the hospital. 12 News reporter Jake Holter tells us about the legislation city leaders signed today. Jake?
Well, Shannon and Mike, the goal of Vision Zero is to end all traffic fatalities and serious injuries by the year 2030. After seeing the initiative work in other cities across the country, Providence hopes to emulate that success.
There are communities in this country who have gotten to zero, and there's no reason to believe that Providence can't as well.
3 people have been killed in hit and run incidents on North Main Street alone over the past year. Michael English's brother Edwin being one of them. After such a devastating loss, he says it's encouraging to see city leaders work to address the issue.
The mayor and the city council are taking the first step forward to correcting the streets issues.
Vision Zero presents a paradigm shift in our approach to traffic safety. By prioritizing measures to reduce speed, enhance infrastructure changes, and promote equitable access to transportation options, we aim to create streets that are safe and welcoming to all.
12 News spoke with a city councilor in Hoboken, New Jersey, which has this initiative in place. The city just reached 7 consecutive years without a traffic death. One idea the councilor offered is including traffic calming measures when repaving roads.
Well, instead of repaving it in the same way that you've always done it, why not create bump outs? Why not create traffic calming measures by narrowing the side, each side of the road so that you create traffic calming measures?
Mayor Smiley saying the city has secured a $30 million US DOT grant as part of the Safe Streets for All program. He says that will soon be implemented for traffic infrastructure improvements in the Olneyville and Broadway corridors. And another North Main Street task force meeting going on right now where members are coming up with ways to improve that section of roadway for pedestrians. Reporting live in studio, Jake Holter, 12 News.